Well, I'm happy to say that the house is pretty much done, I think. There's probably a few bits and pieces I've missed here and there, but, you know, I can come back for them later. I'm tired of doing this at house anyway. I want to move on to other areas to see how big the rest of this is. I've also been playing for quite a while as well. I mean, you probably only see a few minutes of me recording of my video, but I've been... it's been taking a while to do all these bits and pieces. Anyway, I'm now fortified with a cup of coffee, so I feel a bit better. I'm going to head off down here. I also have... on a side note, I have something a bit different I've not tried before. Candy-covered chickpeas. Would you believe? We have a new international supermarket opened up near us fairly recently. There's a lot of... It's fairly multicultural in different bits of Britain, and there's all the sort of things you can get from home if you've come from like Poland or Syria or wherever you've come from. There's lots of foods you can get that are traditional ones you might see at home, and sauces to make things that, you know, things you just can't get here otherwise, sort of order them online. And this is in like a big supermarket. They're in there, and it's really good. There's lots of things in there that we buy, you know, fresh fruit and veg. You just can't get anywhere else. But while we were there, somehow we managed to accidentally pick up this packet of candy-covered chickpeas, and it's a bit strange. I mean, I'd sort of imagine a chickpea would be the sort of thing that you have to cook pretty well to make it soft enough to eat. You wouldn't want to eat one raw, you know, it'd be dry as hell. But they're actually not bad. They're quite sweet, and appropriate enough, they look a bit like brains as well. That's actually the first thing my youngest said, because, you know, he is a child of his father, and he said, "Dad, the pink ones look like brains." Oh, that's lovely. Thanks for that. But appropriate for a horror game anyway. But I won't chew them. They're quite crunchy. I won't chew them while I'm recording, because that would be rude. I'll merely slurp coffee in your ear. I'm going to fall into that at some point, by the way. I was on the edge of that chipper there. So who did we just chuck in the chipper anyway? Alfred Marlowe. Don't know. Obviously not Marlowe as in the ghost. Scrooge's old partner, I wouldn't have thought. Oh, his head's still here, look. There we go. Ah! I need to head back anyway, because I need the key, don't I? I mean, the number of times you lot have told me about the key, and I've still forgotten to bring it with me. In you go, Al! Good riddance. We'll get a bucket. And, well, that took a bit of chopping that head, didn't it? We'll just mop up Alfred's remains, and then head on into the... was that an organ or something there? No? We'll get the key. Yes, there we go. For Jason's shack. Did I just hit something there? It's not like I hit something. Yeah, I am hitting something, aren't I? I'll find out. I'll get it later. Let's not get distracted. I left the key carefully on the side here. I press the button to rotate it. Actually, that's improved. Has that improved? There has been a slight update to the game, I think, because I'd gone back to being auto-run again, which suggests they've done an update. But what is that? Oh, it's a beer can. I don't think the key was turning like that before, was it? That's a heck of a weird noise. Oh, I like the light. I like the effect of the moonlight shining through the trees there. It's very cool. Anyway, what the heck is that weird noise? Did that work? Yes, it was locked before. Oh, someone's left a handy box here. That's nice. I will go get my searchlight though. Oh. Just to help looking around the back. We know the one ring is tucked in around the back of the woodshed, on the wood pile. We should adjust that though, so that faced the right way. There we go. Right. We'll go behind the house in a minute. What do I do about the key though? Don't know. We'll deal with it later. Well, this is pretty much... What's wrong with that deer's face? What's wrong with your face? Yeah, it's pretty much to be expected, isn't it, really? We thought it would be quite nasty in here. Is that that a shotgun? That's rather horrifying. I presume that's got to go. Okay. Something else I've been warned about as well, which I sort of probably would have guessed, having done the Santas. Getting quite a lot. Yes, we can use the fireplace. That's a better fireplace than in the Santa's workshop as well. Oh. I'm going to check it all the way in though. What's wrong with your face? No dear. It's like it's yelling in pain. That's really horrible. That's really horrifying, isn't it? I should probably stop messing around so much with the walking through the blood as well, because I don't need to, do I? I can. Well, actually, I don't know if there's a sink or something downstairs, do I? Who's this? Tony Peters. We're going to put you out on the veranda, Tony, alongside the key. And I'm going to try and to minimise the blood around here, which I'm rapidly treading everywhere. This lovely carpet. Now, I don't know much of the films, so I'm not sure if anyone was actually killed in Jason's shack. It's a bit nicer than I expected, to tell you the truth. It's a bit less battered than I thought for the abandoned shack in the woods. There you go. That's sort of interesting. Is that supposed to be rain? Or is it like looks like a fire burning, doesn't it? It's a very strange picture. And I've also just noticed, because you look at things differently when you're playing a game as opposed to just watching someone play a game. That's a really rather nice design on the picture frame around there, isn't it? I wouldn't mind a picture frame like that. I've got a few pictures that need framing. And that one's quite a nice one. Yes, one of my brother-in-laws is an artist, and he does some very nice painting indeed. And I recently... Okay, I'll admit it, that did make me jump very slightly, just when it first moved. As I was saying, if you don't mind, that's even more horrifying. It's now watching me. That's really good. That's really good, I like that. My brother-in-law's an artist, and he... shut up! And he does some very nice paintings. I've got one from him recently, of a wave coming in. Jacob Stevens. And I really need to frame it. And I won't mind to frame it like that, quite frankly. Is what I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted. Oh, he's gone back to being resting position. By a deer head on a wall. Come on, Jacob, get in there. Don't mind the deer laughing at you. That's quite funny. Oh, another key. So this is the one I think works for the gate that's outside that appears to lead to a cemetery or some other spooky area. If you remember before my first episode, I was trying to use the key for this place to open up the other gate. It wasn't working. Are you actually in there or not? That damn deer's going to start up again in a minute, isn't he? Is that now burning? I think it's all now burning. Maybe the body's too big. Is it going to go? It looks like it's going. I'm not sure. You'd think so, wouldn't you? I don't know. Anyway, we'll mop up around here. Who did they get to do the laughing? Who did they employ? Is that one of the staff doing that? I mean, would you... how do you advertise for that? We'd like someone to do mad laughter from a deer's head. I don't know. I can't imagine how you'd get that. Right. Okay. Let's get another bucket. Oh, there it is. There's. I forgot about that. We'll take this back along the way as well. The Jason's lovely mask. That's probably authentic as well. That's got the right patterns and everything, isn't it? Very well done. We'll keep that. The machete, I'm not sure. I'll have to. I presume so. I mean, it wasn't the only way you kill people, was it, with a machete? But we'll get the machete back. Well, actually, we can have a look at it. What was the rule I'd sort of come up with before? The impromptu rule that if it was blood stained, Rather than a clean weapon, it looked like it was something that was supposed to be kept. Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's Jason's. That's Jason's machete, isn't it? That is. Yeah, that's got to be kept. It's got that sort of rusty look to it. The Michael Myers knife, I seem to have had a similar look as well, which I think is in there. We had a nice little collection there. What other serial killers are we going to find as we go along? We will see. Right, so I've left we've left Alfred there. I'll come back for those. As long as they're in the middle. I've got a horrible thing. I've lost one from before. One of the bodies out the back didn't seem to have a didn't seem to have a PID to go with it, but you know, never mind if that's the case. Are the bodies gone? No, I don't think so. I think the body's gone, but the bucket's still there. Is that now catching? I can't really get it much further in there without spilling it. Oh well. And I have noticed the trapdoor, by the way, so I'm presuming I'll have to go down there in a minute. Not too surprising. In fact, it was probably quite silly to clean up here before doing this, because the chances are to drag a corpse up here and stick it in the fireplace. Ah, that's gone. Good. Right then, so we need to put these bits... The shotgun. Is the shotgun an item that should be kept? I really don't know. Few beer cans, that's fine. Get off. That is quite annoying when grabbing the box rather than the... I have to go and stack all those at some point, aren't I? There we go, I'll do that right at the very end. That's always a rather horrifying prospect. Oh! That wasn't what I wanted to do. But fine. Let's just test this. Suggests it's rubbish. Which is interesting. It's not the sort of thing that they use in films very much, is it? Oh. Is that a famous item or not? I mean, I don't know. It's a shotgun. Did Jason use a shotgun very much? Let's look at it in the light. I mean, it's picking something up. It doesn't mean it's the shotgun it's picking up, because I had a different reading before, didn't I? Let's go out over here where we're way away from everything else. No, it's a neutral reading. Okay. Come here, shotgun. You're going in the box. In your box. Okay, see what else is in the shed as well. I mean, the shack as well, because it might not be that... I feel we're missing a few serial killers around here. We're seeing the same ones going around again and again. Must be some new ones we can come across. Maybe there'll be another one downstairs in the basement. I'll move that before I trip over it as well. And in fact, before we go downstairs, I'm going to look around the back and we'll grab the old One Ring and stick it out on the veranda as well so that it isn't lost. Well, of course it can be ever lost properly. Always find its master. There it is. Right, anything else around here? What is that noise as well? That's bizarre. Okay. So that's the only thing around the back, is the ring. Doesn't really fit in the serial killer frame of reference, does it really? Or the horror film, but it's cool anyway. There we go. Down we go. Is it brightly lit down here or not? Another cheerleader. Good stuff. Oh. Um... What the heck is that supposed to be? I'm not too keen on walking into it. Oh, we've got a chainsaw there. Okay, I've got a number of notes and things. No source of water. There's loads of notes, actually. No source of water down here. Now, I'm presuming this thing's going to kill me if I get too close to it. Yeah, that'll be a yes, I think. Let's just this is easy to chuck things in here. So, which horror film has like this portal to time and space in there? Into the nether dimensions. Is that a distinctive noise? Ah! Hold on a second. I've just realised something. I thought that looked a bit strange, that chainsaw. We're missing one of my favourites in terms of horror films. Many people's favourites, I'm sure. What I thought was weird about the back of that chainsaw, I was thinking it looked a bit like a nozzle for a leaf blower, but of course, oh, it's a bit close. There is a very famous person who we've had mentioned already who has a chainsaw strapped to his arm, and I presume this is what this portal's referring to. It was Evil Dead. It's Ash's chainsaw. I do love Evil Dead. Although in my mind, I always get Evil Dead... Where's this, by the way? Howard Larson. I always get Evil Dead 1 and 2 mixed up. I don't know why, but they seem to be mixed up in my head. I'm never quite clear what happened in which film, but... There you go. So what a wonderful film. We've got to go for the comedy. It's going to take forever doing like this. For the comedy of comedy and horror together. So I presume, yeah, this is here you go, love. Jennifer Crowley. Don't know. I guess it's something to do with him being sent back in time to do with the what are they called? Not called the Re-Deads. What are they called? Deadites. That's it. Snub of coffee. So yeah, I don't, I'm missing that reference, but never mind. Let's read what some of these notes say anyway, so they will tell us. Okay. Day 1. Okay, so I've got Summon Your Own Banshee. Figured I'd start small with this one. Day 2. I only managed to smoke a wisp of smoke yesterday. Hoping today is better. So I presume someone's summoning something horrible here. Day 5. I'm so close, but it keeps fading after only a few seconds. And everything the book says, what am I missing? Are you using the Book of the Dead to summon things? That's a jolly bad idea. Day 7, yes, she's standing here. She won't talk, but she won't disappear either. Day 8, I've kept the Banshee in a circle of warding salt for now, but soon Margie will become suspicious. Damn it, how do I unsummon this Banshee? Day 10, phew, that did it, she's gone. Damn blood rituals, I always get so cut up. So I said before about the Banshee, didn't I, that I wasn't sure which film had about a Banshee, and there was one that I looked up, which was there's only one that I could find easily using just the usual Google stuff, which was a terrible old Vincent Price film mentioned in the Banshee. But there you go. Okay, so on to the Banshees. I've learned a lot, enough even maybe to tackle this next thing. I've gathered all I can from the Cask of Amontillado on. Oh, okay. That's another demonic book. I think that may be in one of the Minecraft mods, or some variation on it, if it sounds familiar to you. Anyway, on demonology, now to try a couple of summoning rituals. Day 3. 3 days and nothing. We'll have to keep trying. Who's this, by the way, who's doing this? I don't think in Evil Dead, they're not trying to summon things, are they? Then again, we are still below Jason's. Maybe it's not. But Jason did that either. Oh, well, whatever. Day 10. Something is happening. A portal of some kind is opening, but it quickly fades again. I have to pick this up after I get back from our anniversary. I've left some notes in the summoning book so I don't forget where I left off. Maybe what I wrote down will actually work when I get back. Oh, no, this is Dad, isn't it? This is Dad's weird stuff, isn't it? The kids have been... Well, no, they said it was in the basement, though. The notes were saying that Dad had weird books and things. So does that mean Dad is Jason, or... I don't know. Don't worry about it. But I presume this is Dad's shed, is what this is, and he's been doing weird summonings. And there's some very old-looking books there, not with titles on them. But there you go. This is going to take forever doing like individually. I think maybe. Is there anything else to look at? There's another note. I'll I'll chuck the rest of the things off screen. I won't make you watch it all the way through. Right. I came so close to summoning today, I know it. But if I just tweak the pronunciation a little, I'm so close I can feel it. Just one step away from that revivification rite succeeding. What are you trying to revive? Worrying. I'm not sure exactly what will happen when I get it right, but I've come this far. I know that we have to do this, ever since I found that book the day we moved in. In the meantime, I keep paying homage to the altar, hoping for a sign. What altar? Oh, is that going to be through the next area? There's some spooky altar. Anyway. Dear Mr. Adams, please find enclosed... I just see the name down the bottom. Dear Mr. Adams, please find enclosed your order from the cask of Amontillado. 2 sacrificial daggers. 1 £2 warding salt bag. Where's that? He put in salt down, wasn't he? He must have failed with that. And why is the floor all broken? Is that part of the incident that happened? Anyway, 2 ghost face masks. 25 cream coloured wax candles. 12 fluid ounces of sheep's blood. Oh, well, at least it's sheep's blood, I guess. 1 hooded black robe with green elder god embossing. A reminder to renew your subscriptions to our Cryptodermis magazine publication before Friday the 13th. Pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Adams. Pamela Voorhees, purchase facilitator. Interesting, Voorhees, yeah, as in Jason. Well, we're not getting rid of this. Okay. Interesting though, chainsaw. When I first saw chainsaw, I was also thinking Texas Chainsaw Massacre as well, which is one of the films that I would consider truly horrifying. Parts of it in there are people being stuck on meat hooks and things like that. They really are. I mean, I don't always agree with films getting banned, but when it comes to... I can see why some people reacted that way to some of the scenes from that film. But there you go. Anyway, I'm going to finish dumping this lot in here, and then disappoint. Right, we're about done now. The last few bits are going to go into the Portal of Doom. It's a pretty safe way of doing it. It's quite hard to get down here with a bucket, by the way, so I've been... damn it. It's so steep. I've been keeping the bucket upstairs, just seemed a bit easier to do in that way. I think we're actually done down here then. Not anything I can do about the portal. Everything's cleared up then. I can't dispose of the creepy old books. I presume the book might be around here somewhere. And there you go. The room's all... Guess I can open this. Ah, there's some blooming tins, look. Ah, damn it. There's some tins and there's a thing we can smash. Ah, there's a load of tins. I think we can smash as well. I'm going to head off into the spooky graveyard to find whatever altar it was that Mr. Adams has been worshipping at. Oh! There you go. Evil Dead. Right, now you aren't leaving a mess. That's Ash's hand, isn't it, from Evil Dead? When he has to cut off and therefore fit the chainsaw because he becomes possessed after being bitten by a demon. Oh, unless... Is it supposed to be in Evil Dead that... No, not that one. Are they supposed to be Banshee? Is it supposed to be a Banshee in Evil Dead? Is that what it's supposed to be? I don't know. Yeah, the lady... They were witches, weren't they? Death by door, and all that business. Yeah, isn't that? Those aren't banshees, are they? Maybe they are. Let's take this guy outside and scan him. No, scan him. It looks like we're going to be keeping this hand. Ash, if you want your hand back, well, I think you would. It's a very rude hand. Then you can have it back. Is it actually missing his... Is it missing a thumb as well? I know he blasts it with a shotgun, but I don't know if he actually does need any real damage to it. I don't know. Anyway, Bruce Campbell. What a star. Okay, I think we're done then. So let's say bye-bye to the deer's head. Let's put this... Oh, it's not actually that dirty. I might drag this through to the other area. I was going to chuck it in here. Let's clean up a little bit longer. Bye-bye, deer's head. A bit of blood up there. Isn't that funny? Okay. I just realised, by the way, look. Lovely. Thanks for that. Oh well. Yes, yes. Very amusing. So bizarre. How am I going to get out there? Can I reach? I can reach without the... No, I need to stand on something now as well. I know I can get the lift over here, but, you know, who wants to... No one wants to use the lift unless they absolutely have to. Do they? Can I get on top of here? Hold on. The lift is just no fun. I will drag it out if I have to. Although I don't think I can actually get through the doorway, so... There you go. I'm a practical person. I can manage these things. I should have expected something sneaky stuck around the ceiling. He hasn't reset yet, has he? Look, he's looking over there. What do you think of that, buddy? Oh, easily amused. Right, come on, body. Whoever that is. Just over there. Okay, we're going to leave him. We're going to come back and deal with that. And the giggling deer head. Let's go and actually open the gate to the next area and see what's in there.